Hello and welcome everybody. Sabaiलाई सेवा नमस्ते र आज भने चाहिँ I'm making this video as a football fan and I've been following football, watching football games of a different levels in a different competition from over a decade now. To begin with, I'm an Arsenal fan, right? And I think there are such moments and such events in sports which just don't happen inside the stadium or inside the TV screen. It actually arrives in a people's heart. And World Cup is one of those moments. It is not just a tournament, it is a celebration of dreams, passion, and the most beautiful part is it is a game which connects the whole world like nothing else does. And right now, there is a football fever everywhere, right? Baira pani, outside in the street, you can see kids playing, kicking the ball with the endless energy, with the widest smile in their faces. And you can feel it inside the houses also, where family members gathered around the television, cheering their team together and celebrating every goal as if the goal was scored by themselves, right? And obviously neighborhood mapani, you can hear the conversation is just about you know about the players, about the teams, about the prediction, who's gonna win. यही सबै कन्भर्सेसन चलिरहेको हुन्छ होइन. And I think मेरो लागि and many people like me, this World Cup is also भन्छ नि a doorway to a memory, होइन. It brings back so much of golden moments and beautiful memories that we once lived, right? I still remember हुन्छ नि मेरो साथीहरूसँग या त friends and family-सँग watching matches, World Cup matches, है. And the celebration, late night celebrations, the cheer, the heartbreak, and most importantly, I still remember that unforgettable joy of your favorite team winning last year, last World Cup. I was supporting Argentina because I am a Messi fan, but I still can feel that happiness or an excitement of my favorite team, of my favorite player winning the World Cup, होइन. And त्यही हो त्यो के अरे ब्राजिलियन रोनाल्डो R9 को द्याट के अरे आइकनिक हेयर कट, अनि जिनेडिन जिडानको त्यो इन्फेमस हेडबट है, त्यसको करियरको लास्ट गेममा पनि त्यस्तो भएको थियो होइन. अनि त्यही चिट्ठाहरू काटेकोहरू चिट्ठाहरू अब एभ्री टाइम हाम्रो दार्जिलिङतिर त चिट्ठाको सिन हुन्छ होइन. खेलाउने खेल्ने दुइटै होइन. Yeah, it comes along with a lot of nostalgia as well. Riley say there are a lot of people claiming this World Cup 2026 is the biggest, boldest, most exciting and unique World Cup ever to witness, and I think I totally agree on that. किनभनेदेखिलाई चाहिँ this World Cup they are playing by a whole new rule book, and it's unlike anything we have ever seen before, right? And for me, what makes this World Cup 2026 unique than the past World Cups is firstly चाहिँ के हो भन्दाखेरि a host nation. For the first time in the history of football World Cup, 3 nations are hosting the same World Cup at a time. I know, which is Mexico, Canada, and USA, which makes itself unique from other past World Cups. I know that. Second reason what makes this World Cup 2026 bigger and more exciting is because from the usual 32 teams tournament that we've been watching since 1998, it has grown all the way up to 48 teams. अहिले चाहिँ 48वटा टिम पार्टिसिपेट गर्दैछ यो टुर्नामेन्टमा होइन. एन्ड I think there are 16 new different nations, different teams who has been included in this World Cup comparing to the past World Cups. And so that means 16 more nations, 16 more teams got their shot to win a World Cup. And wait, it doesn't end here. Before, in previous World Cups, there were 64 games played throughout the tournament. And now, this time, there will be 104 games played throughout the tournament. And the team who is fighting to win a title, to win a World Cup, have to play now 8 games instead of 7 games. So it means longer journey and the tougher one as well. And here it gets more interesting. This has changed everything this World Cup. And त्यो चाहिँ के हो भन्दाखेरि इट्स फर्मेट क्या पहिला चाहिँ के हुन्थ्यो भने there were only 16 teams who were promoted to knockout stage from group stages नि त हैन तर अहिले चाहिँ के हुँदैछ भने अहिले चाहिँ 32 वटा टिम चाहिँ almost double number of teams will be promoted in a knockout stages. That means then big footballing nations also might get eliminated in by underdogs. त्यस्तो नेसनहरूले नकआउट गर्ने चान्सेस हुन्छ किनभने there are 32 teams in knockout stages and the top 2 teams from each 12 group will be promoted to knockout stage. That becomes 2 from each 12 group stage भनेपछि तपाईको 24 वटा टिम top 2 from every group will be promoted to the knockout stage and remaining 8 चाहिँ कसरी गर्दो रहेछ भन्दाखेरि the remaining 8 best team who is third in position in each 12 groups बाट चाहिँ त्यो थर्ड आउने 8 वटा बेस्ट टिमलाई चाहिँ सेलेक्ट गर्दो रहेछ इट्स बिट कम्प्लिकेटेड मेबी देयर आर सम के अरे प्यारामिटर्स लाइक गोल डिफरेन्स हुनसक्छ या त पोइन्ट्स होला फर्स्ट त होइन प्यारामिटर देन आफ्टर गोल डिफरेन्स इफ इट्स द पोइन्ट इज ट्याली होइन इट्स इक्वल भनेदेखिलाई त्यहाँनिर तपाईँको उयो हुन्छ होला के अरे गोल डिफरेन्सको उयो कुरा आउँछ होला अर गोल स्कोर्ड सेम एज एन द फुटबलिङ लिगमा कस्तो रुल्स हुन्छ त्यही एप्लाई गर्छ भनेछ इफ यु वान्ट अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड दिस मोर क्लियरली यु क्यान take a reference of other videos on FIFA World Cup 2026 है त अहिले मैले जति बुझेको छु मैले तपाईहरुलाई भनिदिएको छु हैन अनि हुन्छ नि I love to know हुन्छ नि what are your predictions about Football World Cup 2026 like who's gonna win the tournament itself, who's gonna win the Golden Boot, who is gonna win the player of the tournament, Golden Boy, होइन त्यस्तो अवार्डहरु कसले जित्छ I'd love to see your predictions in a comment and with that being said I think Football World Cup is not just about winning. I think it's about unity, it's about passion, it's about love. It's such a beautiful game, one ball that carries dreams of million people all over the globe. And that is what makes World Cup so special. And I think the Football World Cup is not just being watched. I think it is being felt everywhere and by everyone. र त्यति भन्दै सबैलाई सेवा नमस्ते again. I'll see you soon in the next video.